school is famous all over the world. CMS is famous now all over the world because of this school, because of Dr. Kamran. She has brought name and fame to the school. She spread the concept of students' quality control circles in 24 countries of the world. She developed the ETDP, Educational Technology Development Program. She is the one person who started IPL for students. She is the one who has started having this cricket Olympiad once a year, and now this year it is going to be in South Africa, in Johannesburg. Next year it will be here in our school. And she has organized the students' quality control circle conventions. 1 year here, 1 year in another country. So likewise, she has spread this mission far and wide all over the world. The students' quality control circle, the results of this branch are most outstanding. No child since Dr. Kamran has joined this school has ever got second division marks. Every child has passed with high percentage in first division, as well as large number of children have secured 90% to 99% marks. Many children of this branch are now eminently settled in all over the world, not only in India but abroad in science, industry, trade, business, computer industry. So many areas the students of this branch are going far and wide. It is a saga of success and hard work and the commitment of Dr. Vinita Kamran and the staff and the help that has been given by the staff and all the teachers and all the support staff. That is amazing. So any words of praise for the teachers of this campus will be utterly insufficient. Whenever I come to this branch, it looks I have come to a well-organized, a very loving family. This school is running like a family. Everybody is thinking only for one thing, the welfare of the child, the result of the child. The child should be a good human being. So everybody is concerned with your progress, with your development, with your all-round progress. That is their mission, and that they have achieved immensely and greatly they have achieved it by now. So dear children, I salute Dr. Kamran and all her staff members. I salute them all for the wonderful contribution they are making, the wonderful sacrifices they are making for love of their students, and I congratulate the students of this campus also because they are the best children in the world. They are very sincere, very hardworking, committed to their work, and they are most disciplined. So I have seen always these children of this branch are highly disciplined, highly committed, and highly sincere. So I congratulate each one of you for your sincerity, for your hard work, for a commitment towards your studies, and for your high thoughts. So God bless you and congratulations. Dear children, every day you say prayer. Today is a special prayer assembly. What is special about it? Prayer we every day say. Why do we call it special? Because today we are going to discuss in detail the meaning of prayer. That's why it is special. What is the meaning of prayer? The prayer is very simple, but the meaning is very profound. It says, I bear witness, O my God, that thou hast created me to know thee and to worship thee. God, you have created me for two things, to know you and to worship you. What do you mean by knowing God? You cannot see him with the physical eye. You cannot meet him. You cannot shake hands with him. He is not seen anywhere. He is in our hearts. He is in every atom. He is in every species of this world. He is available. He is a soul. He is a power. He runs the whole world. The sun and the moon and the sky and all the people are born because of him. So, dear children, God is omnipotent And we have to know Him. The question is how to know Him. Knowing God means knowing the teachings of God. That means knowing the teachings which God has sent through these manifestations of God, these divine educators. These teachings have been sent by God through these divine educators. All the holy books, the first book that is available in the world and available at the disposal of mankind is Bhagavad Gita. It came 5,000 years ago to the pure soul of Krishna. And there are thousands and thousands of teachings. This book came revealed to Krishna. It's not written by Krishna. It is revealed to him by God. Because his heart was pure. And through him, the message was conveyed to Arjuna. So you can see, Arjuna was talking to Krishna, not to Krishna. He was in fact talking to God. And God was replying his questions, his queries. And what was Krishna? Krishna was a pure soul. The message from God came through this pure soul of Krishna to Arjuna. Who wrote it then? Krishna did not wrote it. There was one Maharshi Vyas. He was a pure soul. He heard the conversation of Arjuna and God. And then he made a note of it. He noted down everything. The questions raised by Arjuna and the reply that were given by God through the mouth of Krishna. Because God has no mouth. God doesn't take a body form. God has no body. So he required a mouth who can say to Arjuna. Arjuna cannot, I will say, hear anything other than the two of the ears. There was only one thing, that was ears. So the message, Arjuna was not responding to the call of God. God wanted to establish justice. Nyayarth apne bandhu ko bhi dand dena dharma. He wanted to establish in the world that there should be justice. And for the sake of justice, in those days there was no high court, no supreme court, no lower court. There were no chief justice or judge or anybody or magistrate. In those days, only the king was the chief justice also. People were coming with the grievances and raising their grievances before the king. And the king will call the person against whom there is a complaint. And then he will listen to both sides and then make his judgment, pass the judgment. He was awarding justice. He was awarding justice and he was awarding punishment. If anybody was unjust, he was punished by the king. So king was not only a king, not only the ruler, but king was also the judge and the chief justice. He was the final judge. There were no other courts. So, but if the king himself becomes unjust, then what to do? Who will do the justice? He is the final authority. He commits injustice. So there was no other alternative. God decided that he should be killed. He should be destroyed. But he was very powerful. He had, this battle when it started, 11 Akshoni Sena. I don't know what is the Akshoni. Some people say it is maybe in thousands, it may be in lakhs, it may be in millions. Every Akshoni may be 1 million or 2 million. But anyway, there were 11 Akshoni Sena, that means soldiers, with the Duryodhana, who was a bad king. And Arjuna, who was the right person, who was the brother of Duryodhana. So there were the 5 Pandavas who were the brothers, because they were the sons of 2 fathers who were the brothers, and they were 2 fathers were the son of 1 father. So they were the children. So the whole kingdom belonged to that grandfather. It should have been divided into 2, because there were 2 sons of the grandfather. Whose sons were these? One was Kauravas, one was Pandavas. So the whole property of the kingdom should have been divided half and half. But what happened? This Duryodhana took over the reins of entire kingdom and did not part with the half of the kingdom with the Pandavas. He was doing injustice. The question is, if the king himself is doing injustice and there is no court, no Supreme Court, no High Court, what to do? So then God decided that the only way is to kill them, because society must be established on the basis of only justice. If the king is unjust, his ministers will become unjust. If his ministers are unjust, then his officers will become unjust. If the king is unjust, his family members will become unjust. If the king is unjust, the ruffians in the society and the strong ones in the society, they will become unjust, and the whole society will collapse. So God wanted the society, the structure of society, to run properly, and for that God created this war, Mahabharata war, was created by God himself. And in Mahabharata, he found out Krishna, who was the purest soul of the time. So through Krishna, he requested Krishna, asked Krishna to convince this Arjuna. And Arjuna was asking so many questions which were finally answered by God through Krishna. So Krishna was a medium. You can say it is like a flute. Somebody is singing a song and your listener of the music is somebody else. So he was the singing song God, and listener was Arjuna, and Krishna was a flute. Through the flute, or maybe you may call it bamboo, it was the voice was coming from God. So it was the pure soul of Krishna through which this message of God appeared, and Arjuna got it. So dear children, this is not a message written by Krishna. This book is not given by Krishna. This book is written by Vyasji, Maharishi Vyas, and this book is not I will say Maharishi Vyas creation. Nahi. This book is a creation of God himself. The words that are uttered by God are the words of God. So there are two kinds of words. One the Arjuna said, and one the answer came from God. So all the answers that God has given in Bhagavad Gita, they are not from Krishna, but they are from God. Now, there are so many things to be known about it. It came in Sanskrit. It was translated into many languages. It spread all over the world. This is the message not from Krishna, the message of God. God belongs to the whole of humanity. This is not the message for Hindus. Unfortunately, out of ignorance, Hindus believe that Gita is for them. Gita is the book, Hindu book. No, nothing to do with Hindu or Muslim or Christian or Buddhist. There were no caste at that time, 5,000 years ago. There were no Muslims, there were no Christians, there were no Buddhists. There were no caste. It was the humanity. 5,000 years ago, no caste was there. Buddha himself was born 2,500 years ago. So at the time of Krishna, there was no Buddhism. At the time of Krishna, 5,000 years ago, there was no Jesus, no Bible, no Christianity. Well, Bible was, Jesus was born 2,000 years ago. There were no Muslim. Because Muhammad was born 1,400 years ago. So this Holy Quran has come 1,400 years ago. At the time of Krishna, there was no Islam. Or there was no Sikh religion. The Sikh religion came 550 years ago. So at the time of Krishna, there was no Sikh religion or no Baha'i religion. So absolutely the message which has come from God is for the whole of humanity. So one thing that we must know, because you are a student of a good school, a school which is the lighthouse of society. Every child must know these secrets because you are going ahead in life, especially you are all senior students. And many of you are in the second year, so you will be leaving just after a few months. This is a very important message. Remember it, do not take it lightly. This will help you in your life, that this message is not for Hindus. Out of ignorance, Hindus feel that Gita is for Hindus. Muslim, Christian, Buddhist feel it is for Hindus. Our book is Bible. Our book is Holy Quran. But Gita is not for us. This is ignorance. Gita is for the whole of humanity, not for any particular class of people. So this was the book which, the message came from God Himself. It was enlightenment which came. Krishna was not educated so that he can write that book. No manifestation written in these books. These books are revealed books. And all the revealed books of God are unerring and collected wisdom that is sent by one God as required from age to age to open the mental locks of mankind and to cure the maladies of the age. So what is Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita is the first book available at the disposal of mankind in this world. There was no book available before that, before Bhagavad Gita. Any revealed book is not available. So this book is unerring because it is not written by a man. This book is unerring because it has been revealed by God. It is the word of God, of words of God. All the answers are from God, not by Krishna, not by mortal man. Krishna took birth and he died. All these manifestations of God took birth and they died. But God never takes birth. God never dies. So these are the words from some power which we call him by name, God, Allah, Ishwar, whatever name we say, Vaheguru. They are the different names. We have kept these names. The people who know the language, they have kept the name. They must found out in their heart, there must be some power behind us, above us. And they realized inside their heart that there is a power and they wanted to just pray him. To pray him, they found out some word. For every language, the name is different. In Hindi it is said, Bhagwan, Ishwar. Arabi mein, they say Rab. English mein, they say God. Likewise, in German, French, Russian, Spanish, in every language, there is a name given to God.
यह थे सिटी मॉन्टेसोरी स्कूल के संस्थापक प्रबंधक एवं प्रख्यात शिक्षाविद डॉक्टर जगदीश गांधी, जिनका मानना है आज मानव जाति को जय जगत के नारे को बुलंद करने की आवश्यकता है तथा विश्व में वास्तविक शांति लाने के लिए बच्चे ही सबसे सशक्त माध्यम हैं। डॉक्टर गांधी द्वारा शिक्षाप्रद आध्यात्मिक बातें इन प्रतिष्ठित चैनलों द्वारा नित्य प्रसारित की जाती हैं तथा रोजाना उनके विचार CMS FM रेडियो 90.4 मेगाहर्ट्ज से भी प्रसारित किए जाते हैं। छात्रों, शिक्षकों व अभिभावकों के मार्गदर्शन हेतु डॉक्टर जगदीश गांधी द्वारा लिखित पुस्तकें साहित्य भारती इंटरनेशनल, न्यूमन ग्रुप, 4C, अंसारी रोड, दरियागंज, नई दिल्ली 110002 से प्राप्त की जा सकती हैं। To heal the world with the power of Jai Jagat, City Montessori School since 1959 has been actively working to construct the defenses of peace in the minds of students, for which CMS in the year 2002 was awarded with the UNESCO Prize for Peace Education. A Guinness World Record holder for being the largest city school in terms of number of students enrolled. CMS education revolves around the twin poles of godliness and globalism through 4 pillars of education, namely universal values, excellence in all things, global understanding, and service to humanity. It is no wonder that City Montessori School's Gomti Nagar first campus has been awarded first prize for academic reputation at all India level by the Education World magazine in its India School Rankings of 2015. It is also awarded first prize for being the best co-ed school in Lucknow as well as in Uttar Pradesh. CMS founder Dr. Jagdish Gandhi has been motivating parents and generations of good and smart children through holding special prayer assemblies and divine education conferences. City Montessori School has set up a peace table in Lucknow in the form of International Conference of Chief Justices of the World, making a global impact by bringing together 888 eminent participants who are heads of states, chief justices and judges from 121 countries since the last 16 years when the first conference was held. Many heads of state and peace promoters have participated in this International Conference of Chief Justices of the World, with whom CMS students have interacted at the CMS World Unity Convention Center Auditorium to find solutions for a united, better, peaceful and humane world order.
I am certain that participation of you all here will send out a positive message to all the leaders of the world and will motivate them to come together on a common platform and work towards the common goal of world unity and world peace to ensure a safe future of our children and the generations to come.
I would like to express my appreciation to students of CMS, and I am so impressive with students of those schools whom have become a source of inspiration for us.
This 16th International Conference of Chief Justices of the World is a continuation of a vision that has been developed by Mr. Jagdish Gandhi.
I have come here many times. I have passion. I have passion for what Dr. Gandhi is doing at CMS.
All of you gathered here as Chief Justices have an awesome and very special responsibility to safeguard freedom, democracy and decency in our world. You are the watchdogs, the guardians of the rule of law in your countries and in the world, without which democratic institutions cannot function properly.
In 2002, His Excellency Dr. Paul Kagame, President Republic of Rwanda, and His Excellency Sir Daniel Williams, Governor General of Grenada, shared the platform. In 2003, His Excellency Sir James R. Mancham, KBE, founding President and former PM Republic of Seychelles, supported the cause by participating. The conference of 2006 was attended by His Excellency Mr. Cassam Uteem, former President Republic of Mauritius, and His Excellency Mr. Archibald Lesau Lehola, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Home Affairs, Lesotho. 2010 was graced by the renowned spiritual leader and Nobel laureate His Holiness the Dalai Lama, much to the excitement of children.
Importance of secondary level, the forgetting how fundamental level we are same human being. Then, particularly today's world, because of global economy and also environmental issue, our world become just one small planet.
His Excellency Sir Iacoba T. Italeli, Governor General of Tuvalu, attended the conference in the year 2012. Mauritius' commitment to the Chief Justice's conference in building a robust, peaceful world is apparent when in 2013, the sitting President of Republic of Mauritius, His Excellency Mr. Rajkeshwar Puriak, attended and stayed for the entire length of the conference. In 2014, the International Conference of Chief Justices of the World, the World Judiciary Summit on Article 51 of the Constitution of India, was represented by His Excellency Mr. Kagame Motlanthe, President of Republic of South Africa, His Excellency Mr. Stejepan Mezic, President, Republic of Croatia, His Excellency Mr. Emil Constantinescu, President of Republic of Romania, His Excellency Mr. Recep Medani, President of Republic of Albania, His Excellency Mr. Ludwig Scotti, former President of Nauru and present Speaker of Parliament of Nauru, and His Excellency Mr. Alexandre Ferdinand, former President of Central African Republic and current President, National Transitional Council Centre, African Republic. This year, His Excellency Ms. Chandrika Kumaratunga, President, Republic of Sri Lanka, His Excellency Mr. Stejepan Mezic, President, Republic of Croatia, and His Excellency Sir Rodney Eyre Lawrence Williams, Governor General of Antigua and Barbuda, added a lot of value to the conference. Since 2001, eminent governors, chief ministers, speakers, ministers, ambassadors, and high commissioners from India and abroad have participated in the International Conference of Chief Justices of the World. Former Prime Minister of India, Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. L.K. Advani, and many ministers of Government of India have written to City Montessori School congratulating the school for this exemplary effort. In response to a letter of request sent by Dr. Jagdish Gandhi urging United Nations to take immediate action to save the world, the then Secretary General Dr. Kofi Annan wrote back saying, "We at the United Nations can do nothing alone. Our strength is the strength of our member states when they agree to act together for the common good." Concluding his letter, Dr. Kofi Annan lauded CMS's efforts by saying, "It gives me great pleasure to extend to the World Peace Prayer Society and the City Montessori School of Lucknow my best wishes for a successful, memorable International Peace Festival." He ended with a strong message, "I am counting on you all." Jai Jagat.
शिक्षात्मक सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम एवं चिंतन हेतु विश्व एकता सत्संग में आप सभी सपरिवार सादर आमंत्रित हैं।